Hey, this is Ryan from WebEminence.com. I'm going to take a look at Office 365 today, which is a subscription service from Microsoft that has become really popular in the last few years. It was actually launched in the summer of 2011. A lot of large enterprise level companies use it, and my videos focus on small businesses, so I'm going to show you the options for a small business using Office 365. Office 365 is a subscription service, so you pay monthly and you get access to business class email and a lot of collaboration tools that are useful for large businesses, like conferencing, a public website, which I'm going to show you, and online cloud storage. And some of the plans give access to a license to Microsoft Office, which includes popular programs like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook. It also gives web app online versions of those applications, so you can work from anywhere and store your documents in the cloud so you can access them anywhere and share them with other people within your organization. In this video, I just want to explain the services that a small business might use from Office 365. Most small businesses would probably go with the Office 365 Small Business Plan, which is $5 per user per month currently. And then you'd probably use the email addresses and the public website if you don't have a website already. So I'm going to show you how those two services work for Office 365 subscribers. I actually got the free trial of Office 365 Small Business Premium, so it does come with a few other features, but I'm just going to show you the business class email and the public website features. And I'm going to share a video in my blog post from Microsoft that gets into some of the more advanced collaboration features that are offered in some of the higher level subscriptions. Once you have an Office 365 account that's active, you can log in at portal.microsoftonline.com, and when you go to that page, it's going to redirect you to a login screen. I already have my login entered, so I'm going to click sign in, and that'll take me to the main admin dashboard, as they call it. And here you can link to all the features of your account, like Microsoft Office. I'm able to download the latest version. Here's where you set up email addresses, some of the collaboration tools, which I'm not going to go into in this video, and then the public website, which I will show you. So first, let's look at email addresses. So after you log in, you would click on Outlook up here at the top to go to the Outlook web app, or you can click here when you're setting up your email addresses. I already went through the setup process for my email address and added my own domain name as an example. So I'm just going to show you how the Outlook web app looks, since many small businesses are probably just going to use the Outlook web app to get their email. The other popular option for retrieving your email from Office 365 would be to set it up on your smartphone using Microsoft Active Sync. So here's what the email looks like in the Office 365 Outlook web app. For those of you who are familiar with Microsoft email clients like Outlook and Outlook Express, it's kind of similar with the folders on the left and then the messages on the top and then the reading pane on the bottom. Right off the top, I'm not a big fan of how white it is. It's kind of sterile and there's not a lot of contrast to see the different divisions of the windows. I'm not a big fan of that. I did notice that you can change the themes, which just changes some of the background colors, but it doesn't add a lot of contrast to the actual message and email list area. So that's just something I didn't like. It might not bother anybody else. It looks like this theme, some of these themes do offer a little bit more contrast, which makes it easier to read. I just sent myself a few test emails, so I have 2 emails in here, and you click on one and it opens. You can open it in a new window, it looks like, by double clicking on it. It's not real fast, as you notice, so then I can delete or reply to that email, or you can just click on one. Now it's telling me the app needs to be updated, so I'm going to dismiss that for now. I'm not sure how often that happens, but you can click on an email one time and you'll see it in the message pane below. You can then click new email up at the top left, and that's going to open a blank email where you can just type out your information and send it. You can organize your folders on the left, which I haven't done. Now, one question I had about the email on Office 365 is whether or not you can retrieve your email in another mail client like Windows Live Mail or Thunderbird, or some of you use other email clients. And I actually asked this question to the Microsoft Live Chat agent, and they didn't really give a good answer, but told me to set up Exchange Online, which is a Microsoft mail server. So after setting that up, you would be able to retrieve your email in other mail clients. And when I asked the agent how to do that or where I could find information in my account, she told me to search the help documents in Office 365. So she didn't really help me. And when I searched, I couldn't find that information. So most small businesses are probably going to just get their email through the Outlook web app or set it up on their phone. And setting up Exchange Online is a little bit complicated, and larger mid-sized businesses with IT departments or an IT professional that they hire would probably take care of that. So if you're a small business owner, you're probably not going to set up Exchange Online, so you don't even need to worry about it. So the pricing for an email address on this small business plan is $5 per user per month. So you will pay additional for each email address. And you can look at my blog post for current pricing. I'll keep that up to date. So that's a quick look at Office 365 email service through the Outlook web app. Now I also want to show you the public website. They give you a feature to create a public website on your domain name. So for those of you who are thinking about using Office 365 and don't already have a website, Office 365 allows you to create a website, and it's included in the subscription. So to do that, you would click on Sites, and then click on Public Site. And again, you'll notice it's not loading real fast. I've noticed the email and navigating around the Office 365 account has not been real fast. And actually it looks like that kind of got stuck, so I'm going to go click that again. Okay, and it brought me to this website. This is just a standard template website that they provide you, so you can basically click around and change some things. So it's not real flexible or professional, but it is a good option for those of you who already have an Office 365 account and want to create a basic website. So you can click the navigation up at the top left. So I can click Page and edit some elements on the page. So I can just select text and change it. You can add pictures. You can change the formatting. It's really similar to a Word document. I can add video and audio. I can add a map from Bing Maps. I can link to other websites or pages on my site. And then you can add social plugins and embed HTML code. Now if you click on Site in the upper left hand corner, you can change some overall options of the site, like changing the look of the site. So they have several preset design themes that you can choose from. They're all pretty basic and they look like templates, so you're not going to create a real professional look, but you can at least have some options for the look of your website. So if I click this one here, then I'll have some options to change the color scheme, and they give you some options for layout, and you could change the fonts. And then I'm going to click Try It Out. And they say this shouldn't take too long, but we'll see how long it takes. So they give you a preview of the new site. You see it didn't change too much, but maybe a few colors and the background image. So I'm going to say yes, keep it. And that takes me back to the website. So if I click on Site again, I can edit the title of the site. And you can add a logo at the upper right. by clicking on Site, Change Logo. I'm going to upload from the computer. So I added a logo picture file. I'm going to click OK and click OK again. So they don't give you any ability to resize the logo or anything. You can just choose the image. So you can click on each page of your site and change the template that they've already created. So you can pretty quickly create a basic website using Office 365. Like I said, it's not super flexible or professional, but in a couple hours you can create a public website that looks decent and communicates some of the basic things about your business. You will need to own a domain name to create your public website and also have email addresses on your own domain. So to set that up, you're actually going to go into your Office 365 dashboard after you create your account, and you're going to do some setup under email address to add your domain name, and they're also going to ask you about your public website in those steps. So that's a look at Office 365 for small businesses. Like I said, I just showed you the email address and the public website features. There's a lot of other Office software features and collaboration features which you can read more about on my blog post. I'm going to show you that Microsoft video again, so make sure to go over to my blog post. If you have any questions, feel free to post a comment below the video or on my blog post, and I'll do my best to answer those questions. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you on the next one.